Hi guys, it's me, Chris, just to welcome you back, and we're making a little video today just to give you a bit of a walkthrough around the hub, show you how things have changed, show you your bubbles, show you the things that we're asking you to do when you come back in. We're going to put it on Facebook and on an email and on YouTube, so you can watch this video again and again and get used to what the hub looks like now. It's not too different, but just so you can get used to it and get your head around what you have to do when you arrive. Okay, so as you can see, the first thing, the door has changed. We've had a new sign put in, which is going to help with the weather in the winter. One of the things I must ask you to do, and I must remember as well, to put my face mask on when I come into the building and I'm walking around the building. You don't have to wear them in your sessions or in your bubbles, but just when we're walking around, so I better put it on. It's not the best look, but it does the job, okay? So Tracy's doing the filming, so she's going to follow me as we walk in. So the first person you'll see when you come in will be me. You'll recognise me from my shiny head if you can see my face. But I'm going to welcome you every day, so come on in, let's see what we need to do. So the first thing we're going to ask you to do is just to make sure your hands are clean when you come in. We've got to make sure that we're keeping all the germs and everything outside of the hub. So I'm going to just put my hand under. It's an automatic hand sanitizer. You'll have heard that noise. I'll do it again. And that will dispense some liquid into your hands, which you need to rub like this, and the backs in between your fingers. Just make sure your hands are all safe. Okay? You'll also notice on the floor, which Tracy will show you, and you'll be used to these in shops if you've been in shops, are the markers that we're asking everybody when they come in to keep 2 meters apart. Okay? So if we've got a bit of a queue, I just ask you to stand and move forward as everybody else moves forward. Okay? Right, Tracy. Follow me. The second person you're going to see will be Sharon. One of the things we're also going to ask people to do is have their temperature checked. If you're a little bit poorly, there's a good chance you'll have a high temperature. So we're just checking that everybody's temperatures are okay and that nobody's poorly. So Sharon will use this little gun thing. I shouldn't say gun. Temperature check on my wrist to check that I'm okay. What we're looking for is your temperature to be below 37.8. It might be that you're a little bit hot, having come in with your coat on, or if you've rushed, so your temperature might be up because of that. So if your temperature is high, we're just going to take it again in 5 minutes. So I will ask you to just sit down and wait for 5 minutes. When that 5 minutes is up, just stand back up again, and as long as nobody's there already, you can go and have your temperature checked. And it should do a beep, beep. There we go. And if my temperature's okay, then I'll come back through to join my day. If it's not, and my temperature's too high, then there's a chance I'm poorly, and we'll have to ask you to go home. But we can talk about that at another time, okay? So you've seen the stickers on the floor for the 2 meters. The other thing we've got on the floor, which you'll see, are the red, blue, yellow, and green stickers. So the bubbles that we've got are red, blue, yellow, and green. So these follow all the way through the building. If you're in the red group or bubble, you follow the red stickers. If you're in the blue ones, you follow the blue stickers. The yellow bubble, follow the yellow ones. And the green bubble, you follow the green ones. Okay? So I'll walk you through this route. You might recognise some of the faces here. Okay, we've got Sophie, Joe, Marjana, and Millie. Okay, and they're in their bubbles, and they're holding up the colours and shapes which we'll walk through. So let's imagine we were a red bubble. So we would follow this line. And we would go this way. And Sophie will tell you it's okay to come, or if you're happy to follow the red stickers, she'll just say, come on, follow the red stickers, and lead you to the red bubble. And this is your red bubble. This is the red star bubble. You'll see it on the wall and in the poster that Sophie's holding up. We've got all of our tables here, which is where you'll sit. Sophie will sit at the main table, and like the floor, all of these tables are 2 meters apart. Okay? You'll also notice something under your desks. are these boxes. So rather than having lockers where we keep all our things, everything that you bring with you will stay with you through the day. So it will all go in your box, okay? So you'll stay at the table when you're in a session and use the red boxes as well to keep all your belongings, your packed lunches, your coats, whatever you need to bring. Which we're asking people to bring essential things, just what you need for the day, okay? The next bubble we might look at is the yellow bubble. So if you're in the yellow bubble, great camera work by Tracy here. You follow the red sticker, the yellow stickers, sorry. And you follow the yellow stickers all the way to the yellow bubble, where you will find Marjana. If you're in the second week, the yellow bubble will be Anna, but we haven't got Anna in today, so Marjana's here to show you. All right, so yellow circle, which Marjana's holding up, and this is the red-yellow bubble. Just like the other bubbles, the green, the blue, and the red, the yellow bubble has all its tables marked out in 2-meter spaces. So you will sit at one of these tables, and like you saw in the other area, there'll be some boxes for you to keep your belongings, okay? So, the next one, see you in a minute, Marjana. We have the green bubble, which is Millie's bubble. She's disappeared, so we will go and find her. Best way to find Millie is to follow the green stickers on the floor. If you're in Joe's group, I should just say, because he's disappeared as well quickly to go into his room, the blue stickers follow through that door. So it's just like following the yellow brick road, but it might be a green, blue, red, or yellow brick road, okay? So we're going to follow the green one, okay? So we go through this door, through the green bubble. Wait for Tracy to catch up. And we'll shut the door. And you'll see the green stickers follow around. Now the green stickers are for the green bubble, and just coincidentally, it also means the green room. So as you come round, this is the green bubble, green triangle. Okay? So come on in, and you'll see Millie. Hi Millie.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
So just like the yellow and the red bubble that I've just shown you, same again, all the tables are spaced out. Millie's table here, and the same with the others. You have your boxes to keep your belongings in there, okay? Last but not least is the blue bubble. Which, just like the green room, the blue bubble is in the blue room. And you'll see on the floor, the stickers all come from the cafe, leading you into the blue room to meet the wonderful Joe.
Hello.
Okay, so just like the other 3 bubbles and the other 3 spaces, this room has the same. Tables are all split up into spaces, 2 meters apart, and you have your boxes underneath for all your belongings. Okay? We tried where we can to keep the boxes in the same colour, but we've run out of boxes, so we've got to mix and match a few. So, but this is the blue square room. Okay? All of your work will be done within these bubbles. We will eat in these bubbles. We'll have our lunches in these bubbles, but we will try and get out of the building as much as we can. But one thing you will need to do is use the toilet. So I'll show you which toilets you've got. Okay? So if you're in the blue or the green room, sorry, 1 second. Thank you, Joe. We will follow down the outside corridor, and you'll have your own dedicated toilet. So whereas before we'd use male and female, boys and girls, we've had to make or give every bubble its own toilet. So you'll just walk down here. You'll see we've got hand sanitizers all over the place for you to use to keep you safe. Follow me. I didn't realise how long the tub was. And we come through to this area, which you'll know as the toilets. If you're in Millie's green bubble, then you will use the green triangle toilet, which Tracy will show you the picture on the door. Hand sanitizers again, everywhere we go. If you're in the blue room with Joe or with Tracy, you will be in this toilet, okay? So, and there'll be allocated toilet times. That doesn't mean that you can't go, when you'd like to go. It just means we have to try and manage it, but we can still manage it if you need to go at any other time, all right? So, if you're in the yellow or the red bubbles, you're going to be using the toilets in the cafe, which I'll show you just now. Come on, Trace. Okay. Come on through, back into the cafe. We haven't got two Joes, I promise you. We've got one who's just very quick. So if you're in the red bubble or the yellow bubble, you will use the toilets in the cafe. Okay, so if you're in the red bubble, you'll use this toilet. You can see the red star on the door. That's the toilet that you'll use. And if you're in the yellow bubble, we'd ask you to use this toilet with the yellow circle on the door. If you are in the red and yellow bubble, at the end of the day, you would you'd exit the building through these main doors here. If you're in the green and blue bubbles, we'll show you something a little bit different. I'll show you the route to Joe's room, because we didn't do that one first, but then I'll show you how to exit again. Hello again, Joe.
Hello.
So the blue stickers on the floor lead to the blue room, the blue bubble. And go through. Okay. Thanks, Trace. I'll hold the door. So you follow the blue stickers to the blue room. Now, we were talking about the end of the day. So, let's imagine that you are in the green room, or the green bubble. You'll come out of your room with your staff member, and they would lead you out and take you out around the corner. This is for the green room, and you would then exit through this fire escape. You come out the door with your staff member, and you'd follow down the side of the building and go out that way. Okay? All the way down to the bottom, pushing the gate and into the car park. Come back in. Make sure we shut the door. Sorry, Tracy. If you're in the blue bubble, you're going to use the side exit as well, but it's a different one, so I'll show you that one. So, at the end of the day, if you're in the blue room, you come out with Tracy or Joe, you follow the route this way, and they'll help you, they'll lead the way for you. And you go out this way, push the door, and you walk down the building to that gate, push the gate open, and you're in the car park with your staff member. Okay? Shut that in a minute. It's a bit noisy, that one. So, I've shown you the bubbles. I've shown you the markings on the floor. We've shown you the hand sanitizers, the temperature checks. Obviously, it's a little bit different than it was but this is the best way for us to operate, safest way that we can operate, and the way that we can operate that welcomes you back and makes sure we can have as much fun as possible. So come with me, I'll show you the way out. So we've got less than a week till we start back. The team are still working hard. Sharon's not going to be there all the time this afternoon, I promise you. But yeah, lots of preparations been done to make sure that you come back and have the most enjoyable time possible. We can't wait to see you. We hope you've had, made the most of your time away. We can't wait to hear all the stories, the things you've been up to, the things you've learned, the skills you've learned. And we can't wait to have you back in the hub. I hope you enjoy this video, that it makes sense, that you're able to follow it, that people will be able to help you to work through it and understand it. And I really welcome you back on the 28th or on the week after. If you're week 2 or 4, we'll see you on that week as well. But look after yourselves, and we'll see you very soon and welcome you back. Okay? Cheers, guys.